Back live into the Matrix. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been sleeping on a few topics in terms of the Super Bowl coming up, Atlanta Falcons, New England Patriots. And the big topic of conversation is less about what are the Falcons capable of and more about what seems to be everyone's doubt towards the Patriots. The Patriots, at the end of the day, are being given nothing but discredit within their defense, within the media, within um, most mainstream sports outlets. Um, it's almost like everyone's scared to pick the Patriots. And I'm going to say here and now that everyone needs to pick the Patriots. And it's not even going to be something that that everyone will have to discuss after the next few days in the coverage of videos that I choose to put out. Okay? So it starts here. Everyone knows Bill Belichick's ability to take away what you do best, and the fact that um, the Falcons have Coleman and Freeman as backs out the backfield and running, capable. Sanu, Gabriel, um, and of course Jones. I appreciate the potential in their offense, and Belichick will have to do what he does best, and that's take away something. But a lot of people are wondering, hey, well, so what's Belichick going to take away? Hey, the Falcons are, can do whatever they want. Comments coming about, oh, pick your poison. Apparently, Devontae Freeman wanted to say that. But ultimately, let's start with the fact that the Patriots are veteran level. All right. A lot of these guys are experienced. And even the guys that aren't, you have to understand what type of players they are. You know, this stage isn't too big for a guy like Chris Hogan. The stage isn't too big for a guy like Martellus Bennett, guys that haven't been here before. I mean, look at how they stepped up on the biggest stages. Um, if there was a game to show your jitters in, it would have been obviously for a guy like Hogan in last game against Pittsburgh. But I think what the Patriots come out and do offensively against their defense is going to be solely based on how much pressure they can get on Brady. And I would believe that, yes, they have some versatility up front, but they have a lot of inexperience at the elite level up front. And obviously throughout their defense. And the difference in this game will be that the Patriots have to be able to both take away an option at the receiver, play the stout run that they do, and take away one of those running backs or take away Freeman out the backfield because to me he's the biggest threat. Coleman's obviously a great complementary back, and they work well together. But I believe Freeman is the one that everyone needs to realize out the backfield is something that apparently the Patriots are capable of dealing with. Um, I believe that's part of the reason Bill Belichick got rid of Jamie Collins. Um, the couple of linebackers that we picked up, versatile. Van Noy is making plays. Shane McClellan is versatile, and they're both able to play within the system and do their job without fear of doing anything else, and generally are in the right position. The way Ninkovich is not known as a superstar player all the time, but that man's always in the right position. The Patriots play their assignments well, which is why most of the time when plays are made in the secondary, one of those cornerbacks, if you make a play on them, they're there regardless, or half a step behind you, if not have an arm in on it. So I believe the Falcons are going to have a difficult time um, having to make the play. And I believe they'll be amped to make the play. I'm not saying they won't make plays, but I believe that the Patriots defense and what people are calling a bend don't break, this isn't a bend don't break defense. And I keep trying to tell everyone it's not a bend don't break defense. A bend don't break defense doesn't uh, line up press coverage against a five wide, which the Patriots have done a few times. They don't line up press coverage, 60% of the time. That's not what a bend don't break defense does. The Patriots believe in the ability of their corners and their safeties, especially. Um, the Patriots have the perfect balance of veteran age veteran age and understanding with athletic youth. Um, I believe a lot of the moves they've made, especially like the one with Vince Wilfork, um, were to continue to breed youth in this defense. And Patrick Chung, Devin McCourty have been to this stage. They know what it takes. Malcolm Butler has been to this stage, and Malcolm Butler is not anybody else's corner. If you make a play on Malcolm Butler, he's right there with a hand in. And when with him playing coverage on Julio Jones, whether you play him press with a safety over the top and play double on Sanu with a linebacker, or you play, this opposite with Sanu and Julio, I expect the up front linebackers to be versatile enough to run sideline to sideline and make plays on those running backs. And that's the key in this game to me. That's one of the keys, at least. Um, so many directions and so many topics that could be discussed, but ultimately the Patriots win this game for two reasons. That inexperienced defense against Tom Brady and his unit, and Bill Belichick's unit, and the Patriots' strengthened team unit. Um, and the Patriots' defensive ability to stop the Falcons from doing more than they actually think. And it's more about stymieing the Falcons in places where they have to take a sack, where they have to take a punt, where it starts to become, relevant that the Patriots have faced a lot of pass rushes and a lot of teams. But the Falcons aren't the only one with versatile athletic players. The Patriots are said to have a bunch of second-tier receivers, but Chris Hogan has been one of the best deep threats in the league all year. Um, Julian Edelman is only underclassified because of his size and what he does, and because he's a slot receiver, or because he plays the role he plays. Malcolm Mitchell is capable of catching passes, and I believe last week the rain and weather definitely stopped him from catching a few passes. He had let one slip through his hands, and that's something you don't see guys like Edelman, Hogan, and Amendola doing, because they do use their bodies sometimes. They are hands catchers, but they use their bodies when necessary. And Mitchell has long arms, and the guy's a hands catcher, and a very good hands catcher. But obviously dropped one in the rain, or a couple in the rain. But very capable. And in good weather, he'll be there, and expect a big play out of Malcolm Mitchell. But again, Patriots are, and I didn't even mention the running backs. See, it's funny because people forget that Dion Lewis is, let's see, the Patriots are undefeated with Dion Lewis in the lineup. How about that one? Or the fact that LeGarrette Blount did have 18 touchdowns this year, okay? Over 1,000 yards. And he's a load to handle. And all these guys are veteran. The Patriots offensive line has been known to stand up against better than Vic Beasley, who just this year is reaching his potential. Let's be clear about that. He fell into it last year a little bit, but let's be clear. This is now, okay, you reach your potential now. Look what happens at the biggest level when you get stymied by scheme and players who want it more than you. I'm not saying that because I'm not them, but it's mental toughness come this game. And I believe the Patriots have that edge. And the defense that is legitimate. Eric Rowe needs to redeem himself, but the Patriots defense is legitimate, and he at least has the position ability to know how to be there. Okay, and that, my friends, is all the Patriots need to worry about. To tell you the truth, is will Eric Rowe, will they make a play on Eric Rowe here or there? I believe everything else is solidified. Okay, and I will keep talking about this all week. I'll get more in depth. This is scattered thought. This is scattered mind, but this is all true. Okay, when you pick up so many different pieces of information on a daily basis from different media sources, and they change their argument every day, and everyone's afraid to just say the Patriots are the favorite, okay, for more than a couple of reasons, in that the Falcons are a dynamic offense, but this is going to be about more than just who can score enough points to win. Defense wins championships. Patriots have the number one defense for a reason. Okay, they come at you and impose what they want you to do, and that's why they win. End game. Like, post, tell me what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later.